Well, good morning. 6 o'clock here on a Wednesday. Police are investigating a shocking incident at one of Metro Vancouver's most popular attractions. A man was stabbed on Grouse Mountain. Greg Harper is live in North Vancouver this morning with the details. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. We're here at the entrance to the Grouse Grind. If you go a quarter way up the grind and veer off to the right, you can get onto the BC Mountaineering Club Trail. This is where this shocking incident took place yesterday. Police say it was around 4 o'clock in the afternoon when a 53-year-old man was hiking up the trail. He got to about the halfway point when he was met by a stranger who was walking down. Police say then there was an unprovoked altercation. The hiker was stabbed in the stomach. The suspect fled the scene. The hiker then struggled. He managed to make his way down. He was helped by others. He was taken to hospital. He has non-life-threatening injuries. Police soon blocked off a large area. There was an extensive search that went underway. The police dogs were out, but so far the suspect has not been located. And so far there is no description of whoever did this as well. To make this even more alarming, even more scary, the hiker did not know his attacker. Kyle?
Thanks for that. Greg Harper reporting live this morning in North Vancouver. Well, the man responsible for a rash of sex attacks at UBC now has a face.
If somebody knows that their next door neighbor, their friend, whomever, looks very close, if not identical to this, those are the people we want to hear from.
RCMP have released a composite sketch of the suspect. He's been connected to 6 assaults on the university campus dating all the way back to April. Police are still asking for tips. Since setting up a public phone line, they've only received around 20. They've identified persons of interest, but not any full-fledged suspects.
We are doing everything we possibly can. We are utilizing a variety of investigative strategies. We are using every tool in our toolbox to attempt to identify this individual and secure his arrest.
The suspect is described as Caucasian, but has darker or olive skin. He is in his mid to late 20s, possibly 30s. The man is between 5'8" to 6'2", with a thin build and short, dark hair. He has a straight nose, long, rounded chin, and a broad forehead. Well, he is refusing to step down as mayor of Toronto, and Rob Ford's shocking admission is getting worldwide attention.
Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine.
When,
but
sir?
No. Do I? Am I an addict? No.
When
have I tried it? Probably in one of my drunken stupors, probably approximately about a year ago.
The mayor admitted the accusation he's been dodging for months, but Ford and the public have yet to see the video that started the scandal. It's on hard drive seized by police in June. Ford apologized for his actions and continues to reject calls to step aside.
And on October 27th of 2014, I want the people of this great city to decide whether they want Rob Ford to be their mayor.
Mike Duffy, Pamela Wallin, and Patrick Brazeau are still Canadian senators this morning, but in name only. The upper chamber has voted to suspend the 3 former Conservatives without pay for the rest of the parliamentary session, which could be until 2015 for filing questionable expense claims. The base salary for a Canadian senator is $132,000 a year. The Prime Minister's office says removing the trio from the public payroll was the right thing to do and says they should not be collecting a public paycheck. The premiers of British Columbia and Alberta have agreed to work through our province's 5 conditions to support the proposed Enbridge Northern Gateway pipeline. The surprise announcement came after word that a meeting between the 2 leaders had initially been cancelled. Under the framework deal, BC is free to negotiate economic benefits with industry, but Alberta's royalties are off limits. BC also agreed to join Premier Redford's national energy strategy. Critics accuse Christy Clark of a flip-flop, saying she formally opposed the heavy oil pipeline, but now seems to be working to facilitate the project.
People voted for me with a very clear mandate to develop our resource sector in British Columbia. That is what I am doing. I believe that the 5 conditions, when they are satisfied, will go a long way to satisfying a lot of people's concerns.
For them to take this position today with nothing new, that they're essentially going to facilitate the project, I think tells you that what they were saying before the election about these things was a deliberate attempt to mislead the voters.
A decision by the Joint Review Panel is expected soon. Meantime, opponents to the Enbridge pipeline are planning a huge rally on November the 16th.